I'm Pam from Picky Pam at the Beach. I am in Chiang Mai, Thailand at Nikki's Place, which is a wonderful, wonderful orphanage that helps so many kids for 42 years. So anyway, we're doing some quick lice checks and lice treats. So first of all, I just wanted to show you what we would suggest that you have. It's very inexpensive and easy. So right down here, we would suggest you have some wipes of some sort, you know, baby wipes pre-moistened. We like some magnification. These glasses are from a dollar store, and they're 3.0 strength, but just for $1, it's just nice to have. It's not required by any means. Probably a fat comb for detangling, just some conditioner, Suave, any kind of inexpensive conditioner. We kind of like to have a headlamp, but these might be pricey or not convenient for you. But if you have the option, it's kind of nice if you're ever trying to get a good close look at something to see if it's hatched lice or eggs or whatever. And then just some kind of plastic bottle. So what we suggest, just anything, it's nice if it has a good wide spray. A nice kind of a heavy trigger sprayer is ideal. So we just take the conditioner, any conditioner that you can get or you happen to have on hand, put about maybe 25% conditioner, just squirt it right in there, and then fill the rest of the bottle up with water and shake it up. And now it's kind of a nice leave-in detangler. It doesn't have to be washed out, but it's perfect because you don't have to have a lice shampoo, any kind of toxic lice shampoo or anything like that. Just conditioner and water works pretty darn well. It's thick enough that it would slow anything moving to a stop. So you just need the good comb, which I'm going to talk about the comb next. Okay, so regarding combs, we really like the Nit Never comb. It's our favorite. It's our comb, but the nit-free comb works really well too, available worldwide. Usually they're around $10, maybe 15 tops, something like that. The Lice-Meister comb is good too. And even a metal long tooth flea comb works well too, just whatever you can get your hands on. So first choice Nit Never, second nit-free comb, third Lice-Meister, fourth choice would be maybe a long tooth metal flea comb, but don't try to treat or check with the little plastic combs. They're just not worth the effort at all. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to do a very, very quick check. You can do dry checks just like with the rat tail comb, which we have other videos about that, but I'm going to show you how to do what we call a wet check with if you happen to have a nice metal long tooth comb. It's much more accurate. I think it's faster. It's just really better than the dry check if you can. And the combs, by the way, are very easy to clean in between people. Just run it under running water, strum it, flip it over, strum it. If you have a little old toothbrush or a nail brush or something, you could do that if you want, and just you know, dry it. Very easy to clean in between people. So okay, so I'm going to show you how to do a quick check. We like to take a little towel and just put it around our little angels because sometimes it gets a little messy. She's so adorable. And then this is we talked about it in the last video, but it's a little bit of conditioner and the rest water. And you just shake it up. So to do just a check, just to see if anybody has it, I'm just going to put my hand here and wet the hair. We need the hair a little bit wet because if it's dry, nothing will stick to the comb, and we want anything to stick to our comb so that when we wipe it on the slightly damp, like a baby wipe, slightly pre-moistened paper or baby wipe or something like that, everything needs to be a little bit wet or moist so that it sticks. So we would do this, just conditioner and water, very easy, very inexpensive. And then maybe just a nice plastic comb, and you always want to detangle first the direction that we're going to go with the knit comb in a second. So this would be, oops, it's kind of messy, that's why we put the dowel. This would be very, very quick, but it's very accurate. It's much more accurate, whoops, than looking with eyeballs if you have the luxury of a little, you know, spot in a chair and all. So anyway, and then you just take your knit comb, and we start right about the ear. You hold the comb flat to the head, and just do a few swipes. Yeah, we try to be kind of gentle. Some kids have very sensitive heads, so kind of just around the ear upwards. So again, I'm just checking now. I'm not treating, I'm not assuming anybody has lice, but it's very quick. Just wet the hair a little bit. I'm going to put my little Dollar Tree glasses on, which are very strong, and then we're going to wipe one side of the comb and the other. So Lauren's going to zoom in there. So that's hatched lice. And some of these are little babies, definitely eggs. So so there's going to be a lot here on our little angel. In my shop in Huntington Beach, Picky Pam at the Beach, we would call this severe. So there's probably going to be I don't know, maybe a couple hundred eggs on her head. It's probably been, I mean, I'm just guessing with a couple swipes, maybe about a month or so that she's had it, maybe longer. It's easy to tell at the end because you can see everything that you get off a whole head. But the fact that there's different stages here, I'm still moving a bit. The conditioner, as you know, probably doesn't kill anything, but it generally slows them down so the comb can get them. If we get some conditioner on there, they typically, you know, slow down. So that is a quick check so that we know that our sweet little angel has a pretty good darn case, and so we know to allow at least maybe 20-30 minutes just to kind of quickly comb everything off, and then they would follow up here maybe once a week for 10 minutes or so, just conditioner and water, and just swipe through a bit, almost like a pony, like you're holding a ponytail, and just a quick little follow-ups, maybe 4 days apart. Okay, so I just want to show you how to do just a very quick actual treatment, but kind of quick. So again, this is just conditioner and water. We just shake it up and just completely wet the head really well because it's kind of thick, it's wet, and lice tend to slow down or stop when they're wet, but especially if it's a little bit thick from the conditioner too, it really stops them. It doesn't kill them, but it stops them for quite a while, certainly enough time to comb them off. So the next thing I'm going to do is take a brush or a comb. Combs might be easier to use if you're checking or treating a whole bunch of kids because they're very easy to clean in between and so on. The brushes get hair caught and they're just kind of more of a pain. So you just put all that conditioner on and comb the hair going the same direction and try to get any of the little knots out if possible, just kind of quickly. Of course, the conditioner and water, you know, is basically like a leave-in detangler. The nice thing too is it doesn't necessarily have to be washed out. So it just dries, you know, nicely and pretty much. So anyway, then you take your good comb. We talked about the long tooth metal comb. This is a knit never comb. And just, it's almost as if you were holding the hair for a ponytail, regardless of the length, whether it's long or short, especially if it's fine. If it's thick and curling, maybe not this method, but it's very, very quick. I'm going to show you. So we just start right above the ear and just overlap about a half a comb's width. We also have long tutorial videos. Oh dear. Oh, I'm sorry, sweetness. I'm sorry. I don't know how to say that in time. And about maybe every 5 or 10 wipes, you are going to wipe it. So, but, good. Get that all on you. So it's very quick. So this also would be a good way to do the follow-up if somebody's treated for a while, and let's say for half an hour because maybe they have a lot. Oh boy, this is just really messy, isn't it? And so this is more mild. This is more mild, for sure. But anyway, I just wanted to show you how quick and easy this could be. We just call this kind of around the world. You just basically sort of follow the hairline as if you were gathering the hair to make like a high ponytail. And you just overlap, because she doesn't have very much lice at all, I don't need to keep wiping, but normally maybe every 2, 3, 4 passes because she oh, there's a bug, it looks like, let's see. Yeah, there's a bug there. And some eggs, but yeah, this is more mild, it's more recent. So we don't know if that bug walked on or whatever, it doesn't matter. But I would say maybe a couple laps, maybe spend 10 minutes, just kind of going around and around, ideally till you really don't get anything or very, very little when you wipe it. And sometimes we'll just keep folding the same wipe over. So there's another bug there. So that you can see if you're still wiping stuff off. Just kind of keep, you know, folding the towel, the baby wipe. Just kind of keep folding it so you can really tell if you're continuing to wipe off eggs or nits. But this is so mild. We call this around the world. I'm just doing almost like a lap around the hairline, and I'm overlapping about half a comb's width each time. And it's quick, especially once you do a couple of these. So it's looking good. So I'm gonna grab, we have these kind of pulled out already. I'm gonna grab another baby wipe and put it on. So now I'm gonna be able to tell if I've really gotten the vast, vast majority. So when we're doing a whole bunch of kids, maybe at a shelter or an orphanage or something like that, we kind of just want to do quick, efficient, get 90-95%, and then we always leave some of these nice metal combs behind in a couple tutorial videos so that the staff could just quickly follow up, maybe in, I don't know, 5 days or something like that, maybe just a couple laps around her head and make sure that she's not either getting reinfested by friends. So I'm getting still some eggs. There's about 10 eggs or so, something like that. So I'm still getting some, so I'm just gonna keep combing. But anyway, I would say probably 10 minutes or so. If you're brand new at this, maybe 15 or 20, because you know, we've done literally thousands of people, so it's like second nature to us, the comb placement and all that kind of stuff. But if you just kind of just go around and around, and especially around the ears, they love the nape of the neck, they love right around the ears, and sometimes the hair up here is sensitive and pulls, so make sure you have a lot of that good conditioner, detangler, something to make it slippery when you're doing in those areas that are more sensitive. So let's see. Okay, so much better. So I'm going to do one more lap around quickly, and then I would say we would call it. If she had longer hair, I would probably be tempted to do a very, very quick braid, maybe just a little ponytail and braid the hair, but with this cute little adorable short haircut, it's hard to contain. Of course, braids and buns, we preach, braids and buns. Yeah, that's the best way not to get lice or to keep it from spreading, is to contain the hair. Okay. Yeah, so that's pretty good. Anyways, that's what I wanted to show you. Thanks for watching.